I see Capricorn. How you doing? Happy Leo season. We finally left Cancer season, which is like your sister sign. So how does that feel? You know, I know you're not really used to being your feels, but in Cancer season, you have to let those tears come pouring. Don't worry, you know how we Capricornians got like to be. You know, you just strict face and all of those. Cancer season really helped us to let loose, like to dislodge all those stock up emotions, all those emotions are simply, when emotions are stuck up, their energies, they are forming blocks, obstructions, which obstructs our life flow of energy, okay, our life flow. So Cancer season Cancer season was for you to really just express yourself, so that entering Leo season, as we've entered now, you'll be free, you have room and you have space to be able to create something new. Okay, baby? Okay, I think after your reading, I'm going to take a break before I continue with the next 6 signs. Alright, darling, so let's move into your reading. Let's see, what does the universe want you to know? What messages of encouragement or your spirit guides are for you? Okay, what would your higher self need you to know so you can better align your decisions in the present moment with the future reality that will best serve, okay, that will best serve your soul's growth? Alright, baby, after a quick prayer, let's go. What is the overall message from my beautiful Capricorn? Okay, baby, expectations. Are you having expectations of others or allowing others to place expectations on you? However, it is your overall message for Leo season is going to really help you figure out and really fill into spaces and places where you're giving your power away to others by expecting them to validate you, by expecting them to acknowledge you, by expecting them to see you, by expecting them to commend you or celebrate you when you've not seen yourself, when you've not validated yourself, when you've not congratulated or acknowledged yourself first. So there's no point waiting on others to be able to do those things for you. Then on the other side is also like looking for their approval before you take steps forward, looking for their say-so, looking for their buy-in, looking for their co-sign before you take the next decision. And Spirit is saying, baby, no, I don't want you to do that. I didn't put you in this spot at this time for you to be looking for anyone else's approval. All you need is within you. Your GPS is within you. Your guidance is within you. So you're waiting for somebody to co-sign you when I've already called you to do this thing. How do you think it makes me feel? Because I'm universe, I'm consciousness, like I'm all of you. But then me, I'm all of you. I'm saying, okay, this is what you need to do for yourself. And then a tiny bit of me, which is found in one person, is telling, oh no, we can't do that because we're not approving it. Oh, what are you doing? We're not liking it. We can't support it because we don't understand it. And because of that, you're trying to use it to change up your life. Are you serious, baby? Today I'm actually recording. See, this Leo season, you guys better be ready for me when I do Leo season readings. You're going to see me throwing neck a lot, really being into my dramatic flair. And to be honest, I think I'm actually signing up for like a drama improv club, just to have an outlet for all this dramatic expressions, okay? Baby, that first card was a whole lot of message. So Spirit is saying that don't seek anyone's approval. Don't wait for them to accept you. Don't wait for them to support you. Don't wait for them to co-sign you. Don't wait for them to buy into your vision or your idea. You know it. You were giving the vision for a reason. You were the one who could see it. If they could see it, it would have been given to them. They couldn't. So take your peace in knowing that Take your peace in knowing that you are everything you need to succeed with this idea and project you're trying to execute. Because I say, like, now you feel like you're in the dark, you don't have the community support, you know, you're in the dark, you're in the, you know, when you have an idea, when you're trying to burst, it's almost like a baby bursting an idea, a creative idea, a creative project. It's like trying to give birth to a child. A child forms in the womb. No, but we don't see it. We just see the growing belly. We see the mom's growing pain. We see her grow through. We see her stretch. We see her grow psychologically, physically. We see her expand her emotions. We see her grow spiritually because she's more in sync with herself and the conscious divinity she carries, right? But externally, the husband, it might be opportune to be able to see all those changes, but it might just be seeing physical changes. She's vomiting, she's nauseous, she can't eat, she has the strangest food cravings. But then it's still not seeing the baby. And even when we go do an ultrasound scan, what we show you is like the picture of the baby, but that's not actually like seeing the real baby. Do you understand? Like seeing the flesh and blood baby that is crying and, you know, having all this farting and bopping and belching and all of those and blowing up gas and being all gassy and fidgety and crying. No. Those 9 months of pregnancy is when the baby is forming in the womb. My sweet Capricorn, you are currently in that state, and Spirit keeps drawing my eyes back to this 12. And with the moon here, I'm being encouraged to tell you that you are working on this. So for you, your pregnancy, this creative idea you're birthing, that you've been pregnant with, is going to give you, you need, like, you know, okay, so humans, pregnancy, and did I just say pregnancy? Human cycle, gestation takes 9 months. Some other animals, 2 weeks. Some other animals, 2 years before the baby fully matures for life, okay? But for us, it takes 9 months for a baby to go through the womb, to grow from being an embryo to becoming a fetus, and then to becoming a newborn baby, and then growing up infant, toddler, and all of those, okay? It takes 9 months for the baby to come out of the womb. But Spirit is saying this is your creative idea, this baby, this creative project you're working on is going to take 12 months. So don't rush your process. Don't expect people to acknowledge you. Don't expect people to validate you already. Don't expect people to see what you're trying to do. Don't expect them to buy into your vision already. They can't see it, baby. Oof. Oof. I'm feeling the intensity of your reading flowing through my arms, and I'm like, I'm being charged up right now. You're in the dark, you're in the building phase, baby. So keep quiet. Don't stress yourself. You build. Let them see what they are saying from outside is, oh, this person is inaccessible. This person is not within reach. We can't really reach this person. This person is glowing different. This person looks secretive, like they're trying to hide a secret. This person is working on something that is making them glow within. We can't place our fingers on it. It's like this person has like a secret, smug, smirky smile that is just for themselves because they know they are doing something brilliant behind closed doors. What you're doing is brilliant. The world needs it. It's magical. It's beautiful. But if you allow other people to corrupt your thought process, your creative process, now it's going to be disastrous. And right now, the way it is every new thing, like, even for some of you, I feel like some of you have shared your ideas with people close to you, and they've kind of like rejected it, which is where you might be stuck with that, wanting to get the approval. But the truth is they are rejecting because it's foreign to them. They don't understand it. And it's normal human nature to want to protect ourselves from things we don't understand, from strange things, from foreign concepts. It's wired into the circuitry of our brain, into our primitive brain. It's wired that way for us to protect ourselves from harm. So I don't want you to don't see it as, oh, they are not backing you. They are not supporting. The only person you need to support you is God, and God is on your side, baby. Okay. But see it as they are not able to appreciate what you're doing because they just can't. Yes, they just can't. Like, in as much as I love my cup. I really, really love my cup. It's so, so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But I can't sit on it. I can only drink from it or eat from it, but I can't sit on it. Like sitting on it means I actually, if I really love the cup, I won't sit on it. Do you understand? So if you don't know the use of a thing, then it's very possible for you to misuse it because you don't know what it's being used for, what it's being intended for. So Spirit is saying, don't let those that don't see the vision, those that were not given the vision, don't let them derail your mission. Okay, so focus on yourself, focus on how good you feel with the work of your hand, focus on how fulfilling and how enriching this experience, and let that be the reward. The fact that you're actually able to bring a creative idea to life means that you're working with the universe, because you're co-creating reality with the universe. Because creativity is simply bringing something that was not in existence and bringing it into existence. You know who does that? Consciousness. So for you to be able to do that, it means you've tapped into your God-given right as a person that is living to be a creative, which we all were given the right to create. That was actually like our predestined occupations. You are all creators. Now go into the world and create. With you being created, can I now, because you are a creator. For those that are Christians, you say, okay, you were created in the image and likeness of the one you serve. Don't just repeat those words verbatim, really let them sink in. Do you know what that means? Like, you were created by someone who created this entire planet and the galaxies and the solar systems, and you don't think a tiny drop of that would have entered your GME and made you a bit more creative. You really don't think so, baby? You really don't think so? Is that it? Don't be naughty. Don't be what? Don't be naughty. Okay? Let's see. What guidance do they need to trust themselves? What guidance do my beautiful Capricorns need to return to self-trust and also have compassion with themselves? So there's creativity and then there's planning. Okay, creativity and planning. So coming back to self-trust, self-truth, being compassionate with yourself is going to require you to really just, sink into your creativity. Lock yourself up in a creative studio, paint with your art content, record music, record the beats, write the books, even if nobody is going to read it. Immerse yourself in the beauty of creativity, because that's really going to pull you into yourself. Oof, this is the word. Oof. Capricorns, you better be catching these gems I'm dropping for you, because Spirit is like, baby, I've got so much for you to do. And Capricorns, you're very special. You're Saturn's children. Things might take time, but while other people struggle with time is actually your own servant, because you are influenced by the ruler of time. So the relationship other people have with time is different from your own relationship with time. You have a deeper understanding of time and the compounding effect of it, okay? So while others might feel dismayed at the sound of 12 months, you know that if you have to go 12 months, you know that the sacrifice will be worth it. Do you understand? So don't be hasty. Work with yourself, and what will really help you to sink into this self-trust is really like envelope yourself in your creativity. Do you understand? Like, if you can see as she's blowing the flute, can you see those colorful pink flowers all around? Like, she's creating magic. She's creating magic. So Spirit is saying, tap into your imagination, tap into your dreams. Like, really let yourself go. Now, the other thing that really help you to trust yourself, it's also revisiting your life's plan. It's revisiting your vision board for the year. Okay, so Spirit is saying, I want you to take a step back Yes, you've had an overview of, okay, these are things I'm trying to achieve, this is what I want to achieve, this is my bucket list, this is my vision board for 2023, this is my manifestation list, these are my goals, these are this. I'm supposed to say, okay, baby, I know all of those, but I want you to review. I'm hearing a review session is ahead of you, and especially reviewing, like, your 10-year plan will still be the same, your 20-year plan may be the same, your 5-year plan may be the same, but Spirit is saying I want you to review a more short term. Like, can you review the next 2 years? Because now you've gotten the idea that it's going to, this thing you're working on needs at least 12 months for it to even grow, for it to be able to see the light, for it to be able to stand by itself and take its breath by itself without requiring your constant monitoring. Because right now your creation relies on you for existence. So it relies on you dedicating time, on you dedicating your talent, on you dedicating your skills, on you showing up to put in the effort to bring this thing to life. If you choose to do none of those, then your creative project is not going to come to life. But then at the end of 12 months, you've invested so much, which is where the compounding of time comes in. You've invested so much, you've gone through so many sacrifices, and most of the sacrifices are literally like ego deaths, when you have to like really say, okay, what I want is actually not what I'm experiencing in my life, so I need to switch. Okay, I would rather spend time working on my projects than going there or doing this with this person. So those sacrifices are not going to be for nothing. Okay, baby, those sacrifices are not going to be for nothing. You know that already. You know you're the goat. One thing I love about Capricorn is, and Capricorn is a very strong placement for me, you know you're the goat. Like, you're the goat. In the end, when everything is finished, you're the one who is left standing. You're the one who has the most. You're the most resourced. You're the wealthiest. You're the most resourceful. You're the one with the assets. You're the one with the big bags. You're the one with the connections. So Spirit is saying, don't get carried away thinking you're losing anything. You're not losing anything now. Now is the time for you to actually invest in your creativity, invest in your crafts, put effort, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is going to take you 12 months. So can you replan the next 2 years? Like, I know you've had a plan for the next 2 years, what you want to see, but can you give me a truer plan that it's better aligned with where we are currently, like this space you are in, this creative room, this creative studio, this creative back room you are in, knowing how long it will take, knowing you're not going to get the support, the validation, and all of those. You're not getting all of those externally. Your drive has to be internal. So can you plan around it? Can you replan the next 2 years around this, so that it's going to be smoother sailing for you, so that you don't miss out on these opportunities? Can you do that, baby? So practical example I'm going to give for me. So right now, today, I fought with my tripod and I'm realizing, okay, I need to, because I elevated from using just table one to, like, I don't know what they call it, floor length, okay? And then I realized, okay, I need something else. I now know I need better equipment. Do you understand? So it's the same thing, because I know, like, I still have a lot to do. I know what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to, it's helping me to revisit my plans, my shopping plans, my budget, my finances for my equipment, my budget for equipment, even in terms of, okay, what am I trying to do now? Do I really want to buy that thing now, or would I rather invest the money in something else? Okay, so those are the kind of decisions and conversations Spirit wants you to have in your season. But coming out of your season, you should come out with a better 2-year plan, that it's not a plan that was made out of your idea from 6 months ago. Do you get me? or the ideas you wrote during your birthday, during your last birthday, about what you want this new year to be for you. Okay, so Spirit is saying that, can you rewrite those plans? Give me a 2-year plan that is in better alignment with what you're being called to do. So this 2-year plan will help you, will also give you the room to be compassionate with yourself and really help you to map out the work that needs to be done, and you can spread it out. Do you understand? That also helps you to trust yourself, that you trust yourself to deliver, you trust yourself to hold yourself accountable to your promises to yourself, but you're also compassionate enough to know that it's going to take you some time, so you're not going to rush the process. Do you understand? You're not going to incite yourself unnecessarily. Do you understand? You're not going to incite yourself unnecessarily. I feel like, okay, let's see. Is there a love note for my beautiful Capricorns to give them the courage to, continue in this path, or help them fearlessly step into their power? What do they need to hear or see or understand that will help them fearlessly step into their power as they are moving forward in executing these creative ideas? Thank you, sis. Oh, baby, why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay, so for some of you, okay, I'm hearing clearly. For some of you, you're watching this video and you're like, oh shit, how does she know all of those? Why is she so correct? How does she know it? And God is like, you asked for help, you asked for clarity, you asked for guidance, you asked for advice. I've given it to you, irrespective of the medium through which is being passed to you, and you're questioning it. Are you kidding me right now? Okay? So some of you, it feels like you've been looking for God. You've been searching for God. You've been trying to become more spiritual. You've been trying to know yourself better. You've been trying to reach a deeper understanding. You've been trying to reach unity and unison with your soul and your spirit and your consciousness. You've been doing the work of really, really understanding, who am I beyond this physical form? Who am I truly? So you've been doing the work, and it feels like you've gotten to this point of realization, and you're realizing that, okay, maybe you actually don't even want some of the answers you think you wanted, because they are appearing to be a bit more scary than you thought, because it's like, it's quite perplexing. It's blowing you out of your mind, because you're like, what the fuck? What? So that's happening, and it's making you want to run away. But the other card is showing God is like, come here, you're my baby. Can you look? What can you see, guys? Can you see the king and the prince? Can you see the garden? Can you see the flowers in the garden? No two flowers are the same. So God is saying, baby, you're my baby. I've got so much to offer you. Like, I've got what do you want? You just tell me. What do you want? And you've gotten it. What do you need? You've gotten it. What do you want? I mean, all these flowers, and no two flowers are ever the same. No two birds are the same. No two animals are the same. No two individuals are the same. So why don't you think I have more than enough to give to you, to support you, to, let me be the one. Don't look for my approval. Have the expectations of me. Tell me what you need to bring these things to life, and see if I won't do it. That's the word. Tell me what you need and see if I won't do it. But now some of you don't even know what you need. Which is why God is saying, okay, make your 2-year plan. When you make your 2-year plan, you'll be clear on, okay, what do I need? Do I need to move to a new apartment? Do I need to move to a different space? Do I need to travel? Do I need to get this? Do I need to get that? Do I need to get a workspace? Do you understand? Make a 2-year plan. When you make a 2-year plan, then you'll be clear on what you need. And then you simply ask me and I'll provide it to you. But if you don't ask, how would you receive? And I don't want you asking other. Ask me. I'm your source. Like I'm you. You are from me. Do you understand? Ask God. So for some of you, it feels like you've been really wanting to build your spiritual self, build a closer relationship with consciousness, really understand what it means to be a spiritual entity in physical human form. And you are receiving these answers and it's scaring you. You've been looking for God and you've been searching for God. You've been searching for an experience, a surreal divine experience. And now it's happening and you're like, what the I didn't think it was going to happen this way. Okay, baby. God, don't worry. God loves you. God shows up in different form. God, this is God. This is God in my form. You are God in your form. This plant is God in this form. Do you understand the beauty of that? The tree outside my window now dancing in the wind is God in a tree form, in that particular tree's form. That's God. So you've been searching for God, searching. And God is like, I was never away from you. I've always been here. You just need to open up your heart to receiving me. And now it feels like you're scared. Don't be scared, baby. It's a magical ride. All right, my sweet Capricorn, that was your message for you, Susan. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a comment in the description in the section. Please leave a comment below. I would love to read your comment. I would love to hear back from you. Okay. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please visit my website. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's deep dive. If you need some support in getting clearer with this 2-year plan, what you need to do, or how to build a stronger relationship with source, okay, you can book a reading and we can finalize and personalize these messages to you. Okay, because then it's not going to be all Capricorns, it's going to be you. Okay, I'm also going to encourage you, watch the messages for your sun, your moon, your rising, and if you have stellium, okay, watch all those other placements too, so you can receive a whole 360 degree perspective of what at least watch for 3 signs. Watch for your top 3 signs, so you can receive a 360 degree of what Leo season has for you. I love you. See you soon. Bye for now.